Um, what is your name?
Just call me Kawaii.
All right. Um, do you remember what this interview is for?
Yeah, for the whole like Lilith and their family thing.
All right. Would you like to explain the whole situation?
Yeah, so it was actually like a really nice family, to be honest, and I'm being like completely honest. Lilith had changed her avatars because I think somebody confronted her about it. She's like, "Oh crap, yeah, wait, I should not be wearing these kind of avatars around littles," and she
It's
ended up
probably me.
changing them. Yeah, and I remember this one kid. I think her name was, or his name was like Remy, something like that. Like Remy Norse, whatever they go by now. And they were awful. So they were dating somebody in the family, and like before, like they joined the family, they were dating them, I think, and they were like really abusive. And I think I saw them comment on your video, and
Yeah.
they straight up hate the family now because they got kicked out. I was there for that, and Queen got kicked out of the family, and then so did Kayla, I think, was in the family. I don't remember. Um, no idea for that. But Remy was just, I think Remy is just a liar, and the family was awesome to me, like genuinely really nice. They offered me care support when I was in a darker time. They ended up like sending me the suicide hotline number. Like they were genuinely really good people. Like I have no complaints about them.
All right. Um, so based on the videos, I don't know if you've watched all my videos, but based on the videos that you have seen from me about Lilith and her family and whatnot, do you see any discrepancies or anything different that between what you have seen and what I've seen?
Just mainly how Lilith acted at the time, because I think the video I watched was like a year ago or something like that. I have bad memory.
Yeah,
That's my fault.
I'm
It was
sorry.
something like that, and I joined the family maybe like 6 months ago. I ended up leaving, but yeah, that was like the only difference is like how Lilith acts. But Lilith acts like way better now. She's much more mature, way more kind, and I know that because like the video, like it showed how she acted before, but
Yeah.
now she acts like really sweet and stuff. So that's like the only thing that's different besides the avatars.
Yeah. Like okay, back okay to the Queen situation. You said that she got kicked out before. You told me in DMs why she was kicked out. But what would you like to explain?
Yeah.
Like based on what you know, why she was kicked out of the family and what happened with her.
Because she was dating Winter, and Winter ended up coming out as like a 17-year-old because he lied about his age, and then called her a pedophile. But then she also has had repeated offenses with dating minors at her old age. Um, So she got kicked out of the family because she was disrespectful. She said a lot of inappropriate things about the littles in the family. Um, and like I think I can remember one of them was like I would F one of the boys.
Mm.
And another thing was that she had told Lilith and Murphy how she wanted the littles to kill themselves because of how annoying they were. And she later on got kicked out for all of these offenses, including dating Kayla. So, for pedophilia and just being disgusting.
Yeah. Um, in that video that you talked about before, the one that happened like a year ago or however long it happened, based on when I was pissed and whatnot. Um, and like somewhere towards the beginning, obviously you did say that Lilith has changed, but she did imply a sexual comment when Queen said, "What can you do, my feminine? What can you do for me, my feminine fellow?" And Lilith, it's not very easy to hear, but I did like quote it at the top left. I think she did say, I like quote unquote, like she said in quotes, "I can suck your dick," which is inherently a sexual comment by nature in like a little space world, which is pretty not like it's not like a good thing that you should do. And obviously, you did say that she has changed, which I haven't seen, but I also haven't like seen her since January, and none of her groups have been up. I haven't been to seen any of her worlds or groups or whatever. Whatever. So I can't vouch for that, but I from you obviously. I haven't talked to anybody else about this. I hear that she has changed, and that is good. What do you think about like the comment that she said in that part of the video?
I think it's highly inappropriate and she should not have said it, especially in the setting that she was in. If it was in a different setting, I don't think it would have been so bad, but since there were littles, people, and like minors around, I don't feel like she should have said that. And I believe that it was completely wrong on her part.
Yes. This is okay. Oh, fuck. Okay, so the whole reason that I started doing like the documentary and the recording and going to these instances more is because I joined an instance once. There was people like some guy had an avatar on. It had like a weapon or whatnot. Somebody named I can't remember the name. Started with an O. It was one of Lilith's littles, like littles play put whatever things, and they had abused their power and kicked me and some other people because they were trying to make sense of the situation. Well, one person did have an avatar, was just changing into like creepy or like scary avatars, like avatars that could be triggering or creepy to like the littles, and that's like the whole reason I started this. And after I kept joining these instances, seeing this person, it was like the first thing I said in the beginning of the video. I whispered to one of my friends, Splash, next to me. I said, I have so-and-so blocked, even though I shouldn't. And then I just gaslighted someone. And I can't remember the name again, still. It started with an O. It was like something, I don't know. But they abused their power. Okay. So, this is like, it's not illegal, but in the moral standpoint, it's a little weird that Queen was owned / dating Lilith, who is 19, and as seen in Queen's bios multiple times, she is 28 to 29 probably now, but she was 28 at the time of recording these videos, stating in her bio. Do you think that age gap was like too big? Was it weird? Like, what do you think about that?
I do think that it was really, really weird. Like, if I'm being completely honest, I do think it was really weird, and I do not agree with that big of an age gap, especially with the mental maturity between the two, because Queen is so much more, quote-unquote, mature than Lilith would have been.
Yeah.
But it's just an inappropriate age gap, in my opinion, so, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know anything about Lilith's boyfriend, Murphy. I don't know anything about him. I've seen him one time ever, and it was in the newest video about her that I posted. He was just in the background staying there. I don't know anything about like his age, nothing about him. Do you know anything about him?
I can check his Discord bio, because I'm friends with both Lilith and Murphy. Yeah, let me check that real quick, because I have my phone next to me. He is 22.
Okay.
And I don't know about. I forgot how old. I think she's 20.
Yeah, she was 19 last time I talked to her.
So probably around 20. So it's not too bad of an age gap at all.
No.
So
I never suspected anything like that was happening between those two. I just don't know anything about him.
Oh yeah, he's really sweet. No, whenever I was in the family, he'd always take care of the littles and stuff, and I would help him and stuff because I'm a caregiver, not a little. But he was just a really sweet person. No, I have no complaints about him either.
Actually, before we go, can we get an age for you? Because I never asked that.
Age for me?
Yeah.
Oh, 16.
16? Alright.